if I had to guess what an ecosystem is, I would guess like the way things grow in order over and over again. Nature is important to me because I love animals and animals need nature to survive.
So one lesson to pass on to our kids for them to honor passion for wildlife and protecting wildlife. You know, wildlife and ecosystems are here because people have decided that they're important to us. And we have to make sure that the next generation values those things as much or more than we do, or they won't exist.
So my journey into parenting has been an epic saga. It's highest highs, lowest lows, but one of the things that you learn, and it's the only way you're going to survive as a parent, is trying to adapt. Adapt to a new power, a new dynamic that is bigger and stronger than you and your wife combined with a multiple of 10. And with that new force in your life and in your relationship, you just have to be comfortable pivoting, be comfortable reassessing, and just kind of like being okay with doing things on a totally different timeline. Kind of like ranching.
What I really want to pass down to Scout and Ren, and as it relates to their relationship with the land, is that there is a relationship with the land, that they are a part of an ecosystem. Something that we talk about a lot with Scout is that she is also an animal. And at first it was like a concept that was like really foreign to her. Like, well, I'm not an animal because I don't have fur and walk around. And it's like, well, actually you do have fur and you do walk around outside, you know, like, and you are a predator. And we make these connections between what it means to be an animal in our being and what it means to be an animal outside of our home, essentially. And so, yeah, it's just about forming that relationship with an ecosystem is really what is important for me to ensure that they take away. Yeah.
You remember that bison you named last night?
Yeah,
What'd you name her?
I forgot.
Was it Charge Attack?
Yeah,
Charge Attack.
yeah,
Number 20.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good name. Scott always names the bison out here. She's got very creative names. Funny, so we, you know, I don't know if Scout really knows what we do for a living. You know, if Scout had to ask me, like, what do you do, Dad? I would tell her that we're land stewards. So we're not ranchers, we're not farmers, but we're stewards of the earth, stewards of the land. And our job here is to contribute to the ecosystem in a way that works within Mother Nature's laws. And so I would just kind of let her get excited about that and say my parents are land stewards. What's your favorite thing about the bison?
When they walk.
When they walk? Like when they poop?
And I like it when they scatter seeds.
When they what?
Scatter seeds.
Oh, when they scatter seeds?
Yeah.
Me too, that's so important. What's important about the poop of the bison?
Because they get nutrients in soil and bugs eat it.
Yeah, the bugs cycle it, like the beetles cycle it into the soil and it feeds the soil. And then what happens to the grass after that?
It gets very big and strong.
Very big and strong, that's right. And then when the bison eat that really big and strong, healthy grass, what happens to the bison?
They get strong.
They get strong. It's like a cycle, right? That's pretty interesting.
your favorite animals to see when we come to the ranch?
Frog. Actually, a toad.
A toad?
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite big animals?
Bison.
The bison? What do you like about the bison?
They fight.
They fight? And they run really fast? And they're so big, huh? What else? What else do you like doing here?
Snakes.
You found a snake yesterday, didn't you? Mm-hmm.
I think our responsibility as parents within the regenerative movement is to simply normalize that we need to have a stronger relationship within our ecosystem. You know, like that we are a part of an ecosystem.
In terms of relationship with the land and the outdoors, you know, that's probably what I think about the most in terms of what I want to pass on to my kids. Just give them that appreciation from an early stage in life so that they continue to develop and nurture, you know, the ideas of conservation and, you know, ecosystem preservation and regeneration and protecting wildlife and protecting habitat for wildlife. Instilling those values in them is basically how I plan their activities, and everything that we do with them is trying to give them access to those types of opportunities.
It's really rewarding for me to be able to see them light up at things that are far more natural than I think what a lot of kids are spending their days doing. I think ultimately at the end of the day that this regenerative movement just makes sense for kids. Our Force of Nature team has children that are still really young. They're all really headstrong, which is a good thing. They're not afraid to speak their minds and stay true to what they believe is the best thing for them, the best thing for, you know, for their earth and for the animals, which is obviously a really big point of concern for kids. Like, they really, really care about the wildlife and the animal welfare. But I hope that sticks with them, you know, as they get older and are more pressured by societal norms. I hope that they can, you know, stay true to their core beliefs and, you know, not be afraid to speak that truth. And I think that'll make all the difference in the world.